You good? What's up, guys? Today is a pretty special video because we are going to talk a lot about what's been going on behind the scenes at Drift Games over the last couple of weeks, what's about to happen for the next few weeks, and a little bit about who we are for those of you who are new subscribers to the channel. So if you're watching this, you're probably wondering, who are these guys in a shed with a bunch of cars? Well, we're Drift Games. We're an online content, an automotive crew who basically build cars, check out cool events, have a pro drift team, and basically try and find cool content all across the world in the automotive world. We've been doing that for a couple of years, and we want to thank everybody who's supported us on our journey so far. But Drift Games is only part of what we do. So we have three parts to our overall company. The first is Ziegen Promotions, and Ziegen Promotions works on the likes of the Drift Masters European Championship, the Emirates Drift Championship, live events like the Drift Games Bash, and Japfest and Modified Live in Ireland. At the moment, we are right in the middle of the Drift Masters season, and I'll get to that in a few minutes, but it's been very, very busy. The second part of the company is Loud by Design, which does a lot of media marketing work. So we do a lot of website design, digital marketing for many automotive clients across Ireland and further afield. And then the third part is Drift Games, which is what you're watching now. For the last couple of weeks, it seems like everything has come to a little bit of a head. We've had personal weddings, we've had personal engagements, we've had new cars coming in, old cars going out. You guys will have seen my Mustang go to Orking's competition and be given away. We bought a new car. On top of that, we've had a lot of events and we've had a lot of planning for what's about to happen for the rest of the year. So I'm going to get into that now and talk to you guys. I can't get into the whole year because there's too much going on, but for the next month, we are leaving. And that means me and Josh are actually leaving the country for a number of events in a row. Starting off this weekend with round 2 of the Drift Masters European Championship in the PS Racing Centre in Austria. We fly there, we're doing some behind the scenes stuff for you guys on Drift Games. We're also going to be working on Drift Masters as announcing and media and marketing and all the organisation that goes on behind the scenes. So that's going to be really, really busy. We then fly straight back from Austria and we head to the Goodwood Festival of Speed, where we will be filming some cars that have never been seen before for the channel for you guys here, but also for the general world of automotive culture. On top of that, we then go back to Sweden for round 3 of the Drift Masters European Championship, which is about a 7 or 8 hour travel just from the airport in Sweden. It's going to be a really heavy trip to get there, but more so for the drivers that are doing the event. But it's a brand new event for us, so we're going to be showing you all behind the scenes of that as well. On top of that, the Drift Games Bash, the Summer Bash, is happening as well. A lot of you guys will want to wonder about spectator tickets. They are now on sale on the Mondello Park website. If you want to come down and spectate, it is 2 days of absolute carnage on track in Mondello Park. It's going to be about 125 drivers. We're having a top 16 competition on the Saturday evening, a big party on the Saturday night with Mike Fitz back on the decks. It's going to be unmissable, and it's our first ever Summer Bash. So if you want a spectator ticket, it's going to be a really fun weekend to hang out with pro drivers, with amateur drivers, see some cool cars, get some passenger rides, grab some merch, party in the evening. It's going to be amazing. So guys, all the information is on our website and on the Mondello Park website for spectator tickets and camping for the Drift Games Bash. So after that, we then head straight from that weekend, which is a split team between Sweden and the Bash. Then we head to Indiana in America to take part in the Riverside Drift $50,000 shootout, where things have escalated. So I will be driving a brand new built Mustang. They are actually building the car specifically for me. It's going to be about 600 horsepower with nitrous V8. The car has an FDF Fab front angle kit on the car, but it's a brand new car. It's never been driven before. So I will be competing in that event alongside the likes of Adam LZ, Chelsea DeNova, Travis Reeder, all of those big names from the States. It's a one-time only deal. And we're also going to be capturing a load of content from local car crews, from NASCAR teams, from off-roading, and all of that in that week as well. Then when we come back from America, we are going to be revealing 2 finished builds at the Old School New School show. And that's going to be crazy because the new car, which I haven't told you yet, which we hopefully will reveal in the next video, will be getting a complete transformation alongside one of our other cars, and all of those transformations will be happening behind the scenes while Josh and I are out of the country, which means Adam O'Connor is stepping up to the plate. So if you want to keep on top of what's happening with those cars and all of our projects, our TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook is the place to keep up with those. So the vlogs will follow our journey over the next 4 or 5 weeks, but all of the social media will follow the journey of the cars. A lot of you guys will have joined the channel during our Games Changers series, where we built our SR20 powered MX-5 and our crazy carbon fiber bodied Corvette. What are they doing for the rest of the year? Well, we're missing the first round of the Irish Drift Championship due to our mechanic Wayne getting married on the same weekend, and we'd never be forgiven for missing Wayne's wedding. So we're missing the first round of the Irish Drift Championship. However, we are in for the rest of the season for the next 2 rounds of the Irish Drift Championship. We'll also be doing 2 rounds of the British Drift Championship at Teesside and Three Sisters. And we will be competing twice in America and also at Jap Fest towards the end of the year. So plenty of competitive driving for both cars over the rest of the season. We've also got a ton of shows from Heatwave to Jap Fest. We're working on a big one in Ireland at the moment that I can hopefully give more info on in the next couple of weeks, but I can't say too much about it now because it's not completely defined, but it'll be mind-blowing if it comes off. So there's so much going on behind the scenes. Also, towards the end of the year, we'll be doing 2 LZ parties. We'll be going to SEMA and doing Drift Week. So there's a lot happening. Also on the Drift Games shop right now, we are running a full sale on everything, up to 50% off. Some of the t-shirts are down to like €12.50. There's just bargains everywhere. All the stock is limited in sizes and availability until it's all gone. We're not restocking any of this, so it's going to be the last time you'll get a chance to buy any of it. So head to the Drift Games shop, grab something now before all the sizes are gone, and there's some really cool stuff on there for a very, very big knockdown price. So this sale will run for the next couple of weeks, and all of our stock will be gone at the end of it, and we'll be using that to push into all of our projects, as I said. So that is a lot to take in, so I'm going to try and summarize it for you guys in the next few minutes. So first off, we're revealing the car that is replacing my 900 horsepower Mustang RTR. That will be in the next video. Then we travel to Austria for Drift Masters Round 2. Then we head to Goodwood Festival of Speed. Then it's a split weekend between the Drift Games Summer Bash and the Swedish Drift Masters Round 3. Then we go straight to Indiana for the Link ECU $50,000 Riverside Drift Shootout with all the pros from America. Then we come straight back to reveal 2 cars that have been worked on for the last 5 weeks, and we're leaving that reveal live to the Old School New School show. That's all coming up in just the next 5 weeks, and the rest of the year, I don't even want to think about it. I think I'm running every single almost weekend until Christmas. It's going to be very busy, but the content, I promise you from here, is going to be far more interesting. A lot of questions you guys also want to know about the compound. It's currently in the planning stages, so it's now with the government. We'll update you on all that as we get any more news. It's sort of the waiting game now for the next 12 weeks. On top of that, we want you guys to obviously subscribe to the channel because the content from here until Christmas is just going to be bananas. We're doing stuff we never thought we'd be able to do. None of it would be possible without all of you guys watching at home, supporting the channel, and our amazing sponsors here at Drift Games. Between the sponsors and all of you guys at home, we've been able to live our dream, and we're trying to push super hard this year to bring you amazing content, to try and do as much as we can, see as much as we can, and uncover as much as we can about automotive culture right around the world, alongside competing and having a good time as well. It's gonna be super busy, but we're gonna try and keep you guys updated on everything throughout the year. But remember, everything you buy when it comes to the Drift Game shop goes straight back into our projects or our traveling, so we appreciate everybody who's bought anything from the store this year. It's gonna be absolutely wild, so make sure you hit the notification bell on the channel, or subscribe if you haven't, because 40% of people haven't subscribed, and stay tuned to everything that's coming up on the channel. I'm taking a breath right now because it's going to get absolutely crazy, and we're going to be very, very busy, but you guys will be able to watch every step of the journey, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys come along with us for the rest of the year. Are we really doing all that this year? Have you seen the calendar, Josh? Like, that's it. That's intense now. That's like 100 flights and 29 weekends in a row. Here goes nothing.